Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's winter weather update on Winter Storm Mara. Winter Storm Mara has already spread a dangerous ice storm across much of Texas and Arkansas and Tennessee. And as of 7 p.m. Central Standard Time this evening, we are seeing heavy freezing rain across much of Arkansas, northwestern Mississippi, into central and western Tennessee. And going through the overnight, we're going to be seeing our next big round of freezing rain move across Texas by around 3 a.m. Tomorrow morning. We're going to start to see freezing rain move up across the Austin metro area as well as western Texas. And then going into around 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to be seeing heavy freezing rain across the Austin area, moving into Waco, across Midland, Odessa, San Angelo, moving into Abilene, and then going into around noon, freezing rain will continue across the Austin area, Waco, moving into Dallas, across Wichita Falls, Abilene, Midland, Odessa, and going into the afternoon, freezing rain is going to last all day from the I-35 corridor westward into Lubbock, maybe getting into Amarillo Thursday night or Wednesday night. We could even be seeing snow in Amarillo and Lubbock by around midnight Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, with another heavy round of ice moving into Arkansas and Tennessee, and then going into Thursday morning. We're going to be still seeing freezing rain across the hill country, northwest Texas, snow in the panhandle, and freezing rain across central and northern Arkansas. And this is going to last into mid morning Thursday before transitioning over to rain across Arkansas and Tennessee, with a band of snow moving across North Texas and Oklahoma Thursday around noon. So looking at the latest ice accumulations for per the HRRR model, this is going to be additional ice on top of what's already fallen today. Many areas have already seen between a tenth to a quarter of an inch of ice across Texas, Arkansas, and Tennessee. So this is going to be additional on top of that. The HRRR model is putting widespread additional quarter to half inch of freezing rain in the Austin area through much of west and northern Texas, including Dallas, Waco, Abilene, San Angelo, Wichita Falls, into central Arkansas, including Little Rock, into Memphis, Tennessee. So this is going to get worse as the night goes on, and tomorrow is going to be the worst day for this icing event. I believe there's going to be numerous power outages, and travel is going to be impossible. So do not travel if you live anywhere in the pink areas tomorrow. Looking at the NAM-NEST model, the NAM-NEST model is showing lighter accumulations than the HRRR model. So we have about a few hundredths to a tenth of an inch to isolated quarter of an inch. I think that this model is underdoing it, but I'm showing you a less scary solution. So tenth to a quarter of an inch in the hill country, up I-35 from Waco through Dallas, and then north central Texas, southern Oklahoma, Arkansas. We are even in this more conservative solution, we're seeing isolated pockets up to a half an inch of ice. So this is going to be a very dangerous, crippling ice storm. Regardless of what model you're looking at the North American model, this is showing similar ice accumulations to the NAM-NEST, widespread tenth to a quarter inch in Austin, a third of an inch up from Temple through Dallas, southern Oklahoma, widespread tenth to a third of an inch, same with Arkansas. Now looking at the National Weather Service's watches, warnings, and advisories, we have winter storm warnings continuing across San Antonio, through Austin, central Texas, Waco, Dallas, northeast Texas, central western northwest Texas, southern Oklahoma, in the pink, as well as areas of southwestern Arkansas. And then we have ice storm warnings in West Texas, in Fort Worth through Abilene, as well as central, southern, and eastern Arkansas, northwest Mississippi, western Tennessee, and these dark purples, including Little Rock and Memphis, Tennessee, and winter weather advisories in these lighter purples from southeast New Mexico through the panhandle of Texas, southwest Oklahoma, northern Louisiana, northwest Mississippi, much of Tennessee and Kentucky, and West Virginia and Western Virginia. Now, looking at specific National Weather Service ice accumulation forecasts. So this is from the National Weather Service rather than just individual models. The National Weather Service is still forecasting an additional quarter to a half of an inch of ice in Austin uh, and the Hill Country, with a narrow area across the western Austin area into the Hill Country receiving between a half of an inch and 3/4 of an inch of ice, including Georgetown and Fredericksburg and Kerrville, with a quarter to a half of an inch in areas like Kyle and Llano and Rock Springs, and then between a tenth to a quarter of an inch in areas like Hondo, New Braunfels, and LaGrange, and then a 1/100th to a tenth of an inch in areas like Uvalde, San Antonio, and Cairo. So make sure you are preparing for a very crippling ice storm in the Austin metro area. Several power outages are going to occur with this, and travel will be nearly impossible tomorrow. Looking at the ice accumulations across Arkansas, we have 1/1500ths to a quarter of an inch in Little Rock, quarter to a half an inch in Pine Bluff, same with Hot Springs, and then 1/1500ths to a quarter inch in Prescott, 1/1500ths to a quarter inch in West Memphis, and then in much of central Arkansas, between a tenth to a quarter of an inch, same with southern Arkansas. So this is going to be a really nasty ice storm tomorrow from Texas through southeast Oklahoma, through much of Arkansas, northwest Mississippi, and Tennessee. So if you don't have to go anywhere, make sure you hunker down in your house until this is over, at least through Thursday morning. Thanks for watching this winter weather update, and have a wonderful evening, my friends.